Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Essential Sustenance, where we talk about two things, food and faith. And this is going to be a food video for sausage and jerk chicken pasta. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's just look at our ingredients that we have. Now I have 2 chicken thighs that are cut up and seasoned, and then we have our sausage. I have Polish kielbasa sausage, but you can also use andouille sausage, any kind of sausage that you like really, or smoked sausage. And then here are our vegetables that we're going to be putting in. We have some onions, a mash of habanero pepper and garlic, then green onions and various peppers, and I have 2 tablespoons of butter. And of course, for the cheese sauce, we have our Gruyere and Swiss cheese, and of course our pasta. And I'm going to be adding some heavy whipping cream to make the sauce. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to add the jerk seasoning to the sauce, but I will see as we go along. You know, cooking is something that is flexible, it's to your taste. You don't have to get tied down to a recipe. You can always add. Just start little by little, and then, you know, if you need more, you add more. So here are our ingredients: our chicken, our sausage, our veggies, our cheese, our seasonings. Okay, all that we need for our chicken and sausage jerk pasta. Stay tuned. I'm using 2 chicken thighs for this recipe, and I bought them with the skin on and bone in. Now you can purchase it like this. I've already taken the skin off this and I've taken the bone out. Or you can buy it with the skin on, with the bone in. It tends to be cheaper when you buy it with the skin and the bone. I guess they do the work for you if you get it like this, so they charge you more for it. But you can buy it like this, and that's how I prefer to buy it. So first, you want to take the skin off. Literally just tear it off. And trim it off the fat. And like it has on the side here, just scrape it off. Now, if you don't mind fat, you can of course leave it on. Just want to clean it up a little bit. Now, to get the bone out, it's pretty simple. You know, of course, you locate the bone, then you take your knife and you just start scraping at the meat around the bone until you expose the bone. Just keep on scraping at it around the bone. Let's go on the other side and do the same thing. And then you can just stand it up and use your knife and do basically the same action. Just stay close to the bone and get it off. Scrape down, and there it is. We now have skinless and boneless chicken thighs. This is the washed and well-dried chicken. Now I'm just going to cut them up into basically 1 inch cube. You can of course use chicken breasts if you want to. Chicken thighs just have a little bit more flavor. Okay, I'm chopping up my garlic. I'm gonna blend it up with the hot pepper. Now, you don't have to use hot pepper if you don't want to, and you can use it in many different ways. You can just use the skin alone. You can use it with the skin and the seeds, and the membrane that's inside. That's what carries the heat. So depending on how hot you can take it or you want it, I would you know, use the pepper you like. You can of course use crushed red pepper, you know, but crushed red pepper flakes, that is, cayenne pepper, and just mix these two together and as finely chopped as you can. And of course, when you're using pepper, be careful how you touch your face, your nose, your eyes. Make sure you wash your hands very well afterwards. So as fine a paste as possible. And I have here some salt. So just about, that's like half teaspoon of salt. Not a lot of chicken. I wouldn't go with too much salt. And we just really season up the chicken now. Of course, we'll add more seasonings as we go along. Black pepper, a little bit more. And some Creole seasoning. About a teaspoon of that. And of course some garlic powder. And I'm going to add some dry jerk seasoning. This is the Grace dry jerk seasoning. And a little paprika. Don't want to overpower it. So, here I'm just adding the pasta to salted water. Cook your pasta to the directions on the package, and this is penne. This pot I have heating up 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I'm going to brown the sausage. Want each piece to touch the bottom of the pan. Here the sausage browned. I turned them over and browned them on the second side. Let's get them out. And we can add our chicken. We're going to do the same thing for the chicken. We're going to brown it on one side, turn it over, brown it on the other side, and when we come back, we start to make our sauce. So here's our chicken and our sausage all browned off. I cooked the chicken for about 10 minutes just to make sure it gets cooked. Make sure your chicken is cooked. Okay, now let's start with our sauce. In the pan here, I'm going to add, I poured off the oil and that's all I did. And I'm going to add the butter and turn the heat down to medium. You want to do things kind of on the slow side here right now. We're going to sweat our onions and our pepper and our garlic. I'm going to do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to brown it, you just want it to sweat or get translucent. Add the cheese. I have, this is 1/4 cup of white chopped cheddar, and I'm going to add the Gruyere cheese and Swiss cheese. You can add it to your liking. This is not really an overtly cheesy dish, but if you like a lot of cheese, then go ahead and add your cheese. So once the cream comes up to heat, you would add your cheeses. And that's probably about 1/2 cup of the Swiss and the Gruyere cheese. The Swiss and the Gruyere, they're nice melty cheese. I'm going to add a little of some more of the Creole seasoning to the sauce. Some more garlic powder. And black pepper. Just taste it for seasoning. Very nice. Some more Creole in there. I think I will add a teaspoon of the jerk seasoning. Maybe not a teaspoon, just a little bit. Okay, I've cooked down the sauce and it's pretty much ready. These are aligned when you do that. So now we're going to add our pasta. Coat the pasta in the sauce. Pasta was cooked al dente, so the sauce will take it the rest of the way. Now we're going to add most of our meat, and that sauce there is going to go right in there. Just mix it in. And just taste. Okay. Okay. This will work. Let's turn our heat off because we are done. Here we are, folks, with the final product. It tastes as good as it looks. Try this recipe. I know you're going to love it. And if you do, leave me a comment in the section below. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And of course, I would love it for you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. You'll be one of the first to see the video. And until we meet again, God bless and walk good.